My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. Or, well, I kind of do and I kind of don't today because I'm going to be testing out this, the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs? Yes, Love Signs palette. This was my one and only Black Friday purchase. Very proud of myself. It was very hard to resist all the other sales, but this was the only thing I got. I got it for like half off, and I replaced my eyeliner because I had destroyed it using it for Rock Lee cosplay because I was putting it like over foundation in my eyebrows. That's not where it belongs, and now it's all like stopped up and it won't work, so I bought a new one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this palette, or at least video-wise, because I might do, I don't know, maybe like 5 looks with it or something. Is that too much? I just feel like there are so many things I could do with this, and why not try it out? I really don't expect there to be an issue with the quality. It's really the colors that I'm curious to see, because I have the original Zodiac palette, and it's really good quality. So let's see. I'm going to set my eyeshadow primer with this thing here. What is it? This is the hashtag INM brush that I got from the Ipsy convention. I still don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna go in with the matte Scorpio shade, which is a very pale pink. Yeah, that's a lot. But let's see. So I'm gonna set crease to brow bone as usual. I really shouldn't be doing this now because I have to get out of here in like 10 minutes and I'm so not ready, but here we are as usual. I feel like that could have been a little smoother, but I'm also like trying to rush now. I'm trying to match my shirt as usual. I have like little Santa Clauses and Mrs. Clauses and elves on it, but it's like pink and purple. Maybe I'll go in with the matte Aries shade. It may or may not be a mistake. It's very bright. I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush from Wish. I'm gonna try to go in like really light with it. Yeah. So I tapped off my brush and it still looks like this. But again, I kind of expected that just just because my original palette is very pigmented, so seeing a bright, oh no, I shouldn't have done this. Seeing a color like this bright, like I know it's gonna be pigmented. Okay, so that side looks okay. This one is having a little issue. Let's see if I can just blend it out with a clean brush. Not quite. Alright, fine. It's gonna be one of those kinds of days. And we're just gonna rock it. That's even worse. And now I gotta go on this side to make it match. I'm gonna use this one, the Betty Boop eye brush Ipsy thing. I'm gonna go back into the matte Scorpio shade. Just see if I can blend this out a little more. It's a look, to be sure. Isn't it always? Going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with A3 on it. I'm gonna go into the matte Sagittarius shade, which I don't really know what it is. I think it's a very deep brown. Again, I'm tapping off my brush and going into it like very, very lightly. Is it me, or do I feel like it's a little patchy, like all the colors? But again, it's hard to tell because I'm rushing. So I probably shouldn't have done this now. We live and we learn. Well, in my case, we just live. I'm not thrilled with this. But it's okay. I'll definitely use this palette again, maybe even in the same video. I think that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to do like maybe a few looks with it and put that into a video. Okay, I'm going to take the shimmery Sagittarius shade. Interesting. very dark purple. It's not that shimmery. I mean, it's still a shimmer, but not as metallic as like their other shimmers are. I'm just gonna put this on the outer third. That's very dark. I also think maybe I should do a video where I use this palette in conjunction with the other palette, because I feel like they definitely have shades that would play well together. Next, I'm going to use the Shimmery Gemini shade. You know, even that doesn't have as much shimmer as I thought it would. But that's gonna go in the middle. Look at all this. It's okay, I'm gonna brush that away. This is gonna go in the middle of my eye, the middle third. And then of course, blend it with the other one. Even these, I feel like they're stiffer and like they don't want to blend as much. Or even like stick to certain parts of my lid. And then I think I'm going to use the Shimmery Scorpio shade, which is a light, cool toned pink. And that's going on the inner third. Alright, so we got a little bit of a clown look going on today. If it hadn't been for this pink shade, I think we would have been okay. I'm quickly going to add the highlight shade to my brow bone, just because it's the only one in here. I'm going to use this brush again, just to test it out. Like not that much is coming off on the brush. It might just not be the right brush. There's a lot of factors here, so I'm definitely going to try this palette again. I mean, I would anyway, but I'll show it to you when I do it. I do not have time for a lower lash line, so I'm not going to do one right now. It's pretty. I mean, I do like it, but I felt like it was a little harder to work with, and I don't know. I feel like the shimmers aren't as shimmery as the other one. The mattes, really, and the shimmers aren't as blendable. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so it is day 2 where I'm going to be trying out the Zodiac Love Signs palette from BH Cosmetics. Today I'm wearing my Naruto 'Tis the Season to Believe It shirt. So I'm going to match, of course, the different colors. So I think I'm going to use some green, some blue, and we'll see where it goes from there. Today though, I'm not going to set my eyeshadow primer with the matte pink shade. I wonder if that was part of the problem yesterday. Instead, I'm going to set it with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 110 Porcelain. I don't know, I was just thinking about when I tried the Riviera palette and I was setting my eyeshadow primer with the matte white, and it turned out that was not the thing to do. That only, in my experience, made the blending worse. I feel like I have way too much makeup on today, and I didn't even do my eyeshadow yet. No, I got like too much bronzer or something. Something's bothering me about this, but we're gonna keep going. And I was thinking maybe a halo eye this time. I know I don't personally like them, but you know, try something different. So I'm gonna start with my fluffy brush from Wish, and I'm gonna go into the matte Cancer shade, which is like a mustard yellow gold. Up just a little bit, and that's gonna go in my crease as my transition shade. Kind of feel like this one isn't as pigmented. I may also like be more afraid to pick up too much color now, because I want to make sure I can blend it out. or it just could be the brush. I don't know. There. How's that? You can't answer me. Next, I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it, and I'm going into the Matte Aquarius shade, which is like a deep hunter green, forest green kind of color. It's going to pick up a little bit. And it's going in the crease, tapping my brush off. Not bad. Definitely trying to take my time more today because I know yesterday I was rushing, and I think that had to do with some of the effect that I got. And I'm just going to clean that off. I'm just going to try to blend it a little more. Nice and green. Okay, looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take the Shimmer Aquarius shade, which honestly I kind of can't tell what it is. I thought it was a dark green, and now I'm thinking it's more of a blue steel gray color. Maybe a steel gray color. Whatever, we're gonna go with it anyway. So this is going on my outer third, maybe just outer corner. You know, wherever the eyeshadow decides it wants to go. I also feel like I'm having a little trouble with this one. Did anyone just hear Naruto scream in the back? I have Naruto on. I don't know, I just feel like these are not going exactly where I want them. I don't know, I feel like the other palette is more to my liking. Yeah, I feel like when I move it around, the color changes for that one, but I'm gonna put a little bit on the inner corner. I guess I kind of have to do it to the inner third for it really to be a halo eye. I don't know why I'm doing this. I hate halo eyes. What do you guys think? What color is that really? I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to take the Shimmery Capricorn shade. I mean, I think we all know this is my favorite shade in the palette. Again, not as bright as I thought it was gonna be. Well, let's see what it looks like here when I place it in the middle. Yeah, not as bright. But we're just gonna blend it into the other shades. Maybe a little bit more on this side. And then maybe a little extra hit in the very center. Next, I'm going to use my dollar store brush to pick up the highlighter in the middle and just put that on my brow bone. You know what? At this point, I might as well just keep trying some different things. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, and I'm gonna go back into that matte green, the Matte Aquarius shade, and I think I'm just gonna put that across my entire lower lash line, even though you guys know I don't really care for this either. This is going to be a very dramatic look, I guess. And my plan is to blend it out with the matte Capricorn shade, like you see all the real beauty gurus do. Very different. And at this point, whatever. I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, and I'll do an inner corner highlight, which I'm going to regret later when my eyes are irritated, with the highlight highlighter shade in the middle. Just make it really, really shiny. Because why the heck not? Well, you guys let me know what you think. Alright, day 3. I don't know why I ever said I was doing 5 looks. That's way too much. I'll do 3. Well, some people do that, but I'm just gonna do the 3. Especially since I'm not thrilled with this palette so far. Here it is. I'm actually not going to match my shirt today. Shocker. Don't get used to it. I feel like definitely setting my eyeshadow primer with the Maybelline Fit Me powder worked better than setting it with that pink shade in the palette. So I'm just going to start by doing this again. Oh, and this is, it's like my dollar store brush, but this one's from Wish. There's probably a name for this type of brush, but you know, fake makeup guru. So I'm going to have a little more neutral look today, just to try and do a little bit of everything in this palette. So I'm going to do like a warm peachy brown kind of thing, I think. I'm going to use my fluffy brush from Wish, and I'm going to go into the matte Virgo shade, just like a reddish peachy brown. This is going to be my transition. See, this is going on very nicely and easily. I don't know what that means. I do know what that means. It could mean that not every shade is created equally in this palette. Yeah, see, like, that's fine. Next, I think I'm going to take the matte Taurus shade, which is a little bit of a cooler brown, almost like a chocolate color. This is my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. I'm just going to go in my crease with it. Could that really, see, could that really be it? That just the more colorful shades are not as good quality in here as the original Zodiac palette. The thing is though, anyone else I've ever seen use this palette has enjoyed it and not had a problem with it. So I don't know if it's something I'm doing, or if it's just not for me, or did I just get a bad palette? I think I'm gonna use the matte Gemini shade just to use another shade. And this one's like a red brown, like a deeper one. And I'm gonna put this on the outer third of my lid. Make sure I get in the crease. And with a clean finger, I'll just blend it out a little bit. Then for my inner 2/3, I'm going to go in with the shimmery Virgo shade, which is a very pretty peach. Let's see. Like, where is it? It's not as shimmery and shiny as I expected. Just slightly blended out, but it's, yeah, I don't know. These shimmers are not as shimmery and metallic and pretty to me as the ones in the other palette are, or like they look in the pan. Lightly blend that out. I'm going to take my dollar store brush and I'm going into the highlight in the middle. Oops, that's too much. Just for my brow bone highlight again. And I will use this on my face today so you can see that. And so I can see it too. I haven't seen it yet on my face. I did not even swatch anything when I opened this. I'm just going to swatch it for the first time with you guys. So next I'm going to just finish my lower lash line to finish the look. I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, going back into the matte Gemini shade, the one that I used on the outer third of my lid. And I'm just going to put that on the lower lash line for the outer third of it. And then I'm going to take the shimmery Virgo shade and put that on the inner 2/3 of the lower lash line. I mean, it's a nice look and all, and I mean, really, the 3 looks I've done have been okay. I just feel like the shadow quality isn't consistent with the first one, or even with like each other in the palette. And I feel like I have to work a little bit harder to get these looks, where with the other palette I didn't have to work as much, and I definitely don't have to work as much with some other palettes. Like I said, maybe it's me, I don't know. I can only tell you guys what I experience. Just do a little cleanup like I do sometimes. I did get a little carried away with that outer shade from my liking. And I'm going to use my Moda contour brush, and I'm going to take that highlighter from the middle and just put it on. I feel like it's probably there better than what we can see right now. But don't worry, I'll go into the bathroom with the natural lighting so we could see it better. Alright, so to end the video, let me show you guys some swatches of this thing. I guess I'll just do them in order. What do? They go opposite. Okay, whatever. I'll start with Shimmery Aquarius. You did see this one on my eyes. And then I'll do Matte Aquarius, I guess next to it, which is the deep green. I'm definitely going to hit myself in the head with this palette. Next is Shimmery Pisces, which is just kind of a brown. That is pretty though. I mean, you know, I feel like neutrals. Comes off like a lot darker, I feel like. Next is Matte Pisces, which is just like a warm orangey brown. Why do I feel like they swatch somewhat better than they fly on my eyes? Next is going to be Shimmery Aries, which is like a warm light pink / peach color. It's very pretty, but very flaky, and I don't know, doesn't come off as nice as I would hope. Then there is the Matte Aries, which is a hot berry. Whoa, alright, so a lot came off. Next is Shimmery Taurus, which is like a burgundy color. That's pretty. Also darker and not as shimmery when I swatch it. So you see what I mean? Then Matte Taurus, which is just a chocolate medium brown. Next is Shimmery Gemini, which is like a magenta kind of color. See, not as impressive, or at least in my opinion. But I'm going to shut up because you heard my opinion a million times already. And then for Matte Gemini, which is a little warmer, redder kind of brown. We have Shimmery Cancer, which is pretty gold, it looks like. kind of flaky like the Aries one. And then matte Cancer, which is a yellowy mustard color. So there's the first half of the Zodiac for you. Next is Shimmery Leo, which is like a coppery color. Pretty. Again, if you like neutrals. And then Matte Leo, which really corresponds almost exactly like it. It's like a matte copper color. I have a feeling that's a duo that a lot of people will enjoy. And then Shimmery Virgo, which is the peach that I used today. And then Matte Virgo, which is that really like orangey red brown. Which I think I also used that today. Yes, I did. Then for Shimmery Libra, which looks like a taupe color. So for me that appeals more than the warmer neutral shades. You know me, I like the cooler ones. Still just okay though. And then the Matte Libra, which kind of corresponds with it, a matte taupey beige. Then we have Shimmery Scorpio, which is the light pink. And the Matte Scorpio, which is a very, very pale light pink, almost white. Just like me. Then we have Shimmery Sagittarius, which is that deep purple color. And the color that goes with it seems to be a deep, deep chocolate brown, like a cooler brown. That would have been nice as a plum. And then last is the Shimmery Capricorn. Also darker than it appears. And the Matte Capricorn, which is a bright turquoise. I would have liked to see, like, I like that they put the deep green in. And, I mean, this is nice, but here I think should have been like a deep plum. And then, like, they could have put maybe a blue somewhere, like a deep matte blue. But I don't know where they would have put it. There's so many browns, like warm browns and stuff, which I feel like maybe they would have had to change one of the other colors. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. The other half. Oh, and let me show you the highlighter. It's like a goldish kind of color. There you go, now you can see them all at once. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye! See you next time!